this every time.
Every time. I don't know why you ask for a kiss.
Because I still need my kisses.
That's right.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
I'm glad to see you guys again. We're trying to get a little more consistent, but we're still getting kind of acclimated back to the property from our staycation or workcation, whatever the hell it was.
I know, right?
Yep. So we're getting a little more regular today. We're going to be bringing you a video about the closet. I can't tell you how happy it feels to have a closet after 5 years of being in an RV. You wouldn't even think a closet is a big ass deal.
I know, right?
Yeah, a closet is a big deal with your clothes, especially when you're used to having some clothes.
Exactly.
You know, so
exactly.
You know, you used to being Dusty Pigpen. You don't really give a damn. You know what I'm saying? We want to go somewhere and be like, shit, I ain't got no clothes.
I know, right?
You know, so we're gonna talk to you guys a little bit today about the closet. I'm gonna let my wife talk about the simplicity of it, the cost efficiency of it, how we went and did it, and some of the things she did in getting ready for the closet. Because the closet was mostly for her anyway. I needed a closet too.
For him too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I needed a closet. I wasn't used to no little ass closet.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So, you know, people, you know, are on a tiny home bandwagon, a lot of people. And, you know, when you see people that do live off grid, whether it's a tiny home or not, you know, nobody shows where their storage, their closet, their cabinets. And, you know, like I said in another video, those things are highly important, you know, just in your whole mindset of having organization and knowing where things are and being able to get to it. You know, for me, for my whole mental state, I have to have organization and know where things are. So having a closet was very important in planning our home, our build, our shipping container home. So it was very important, and I'm glad that we have space for a closet to put our clothes and everything. It's not a big space, but it's conducive. It serves its purpose.
It's nice.
It is.
It's enough.
It's enough. It's enough. And we were going back and forth, and again, you know, we talk about time and money, and that's the constant, you know, battle of balance in anyone that's thinking about building their own home and moving off grid and everything. Everything is about time and money balance. And so we did entertain having a company come out and build our closet.
Entertain.
We entertained.
We thought about it.
We thought about it.
We looked into it.
Yeah.
We made some calls.
Yeah.
Then we said, fuck that.
Exactly. Because that's the caveat when you don't do it yourself. You're going to spend money. And they were going to charge us at least on the low end $6,000 to come out, measure, build the closet to whatever type of wood we wanted and knobs and all of that. And then you slowly but surely increase the cost. And I was like, the hell with that. And I'm not spending $6,000 on clothes.
We spent.
I can spend $6,000 on some new clothes.
Right. We spent $800. $800. Yeah. We bought a couple of closet kits. Roth Allen. You know, a nice closet. Allen Roth. You know what I'm saying? Same guy, whoever the hell. We bought a couple of his closets, and we just put them together ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and once you put them together yourself, it wasn't like nothing out here. Nothing's rocket science.
No.
You know, and that's the one thing, you know, we're trying to get across in some of these messages is that, you know, nothing is rocket science. Nothing is hard. Some things people make hard in their own brain, right? And my wife, you know, she was very efficient with, you know, taking the hangers and putting them in the closet to make sure how much space we had. And, you know, we went through that, and the closet came out nice.
It did.
It came out real nice. But what we will say is this, and we stand firm, that tiny home stuff is bullshit. Let's be real clear. This is not a tiny home. They show you on them TV shows. They'll never show you no closets. They'll never show you where they gonna put shit.
I know.
And you know, we different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need a winter coat We need a spring coat. We need a sun jacket. You know, we be different. You know, some of these folks, I ain't, you know, calling nobody out, but they wear shorts in the wintertime and don't give a fuck. We ain't them. You know? So we need our coats and our closet space.
Right.
So the closet was a very happy thing for us.
It was. It was.
It really made moving in feel real.
You're right, right. It gave us a sense of normality,
Yeah.
you know, along with the house itself. You know, for us, coming from Detroit, the lifestyle that we lived, we already downgraded when we decided to leave everything and move out here. But at the same time, we still wanted to have what we were used to and have those comforts. And in our videos of the shipping container home, that's what we try to show, that you can still have the comfort of what you're used to if you decide to take this journey and move off grid and buy land and build a house. It's not a substandard living. Off grid does not mean living under a rock. You know, a lot of people don't consider us living off grid because of...
Like, you got dishwasher, you got wash machines.
And it's like, why can't you have it? Who says?
People misunderstand the definition of off-grid. So I spoke to this before. I'm going to speak to it real briefly and get to a couple of points. I guess that brings me to my point.
Okay.
Right? Off-grid does not mean you're just in the middle of nowhere with nothing.
Right.
That's a misconception. Off-grid means you are off of their system.
Right.
Their system is the grid. You're off of their system.
Exactly.
Your life is no longer dependent. So I don't talk about this again. Independent, inner, self-dependency. In fact, my coffee mug today was my motivator for my communication. It speaks to serenity, to accept the things I cannot change. A lot of people have this mindset when we talk about this off-grid thing. A lot of people, this is where they get caught up. Well, I can't change nothing, B. What can I do? It is what it is. You know, I just got to go with it. Well, I challenge that because the next part is courage. Courage to change the things I can. Some of you need to realize you don't have to accept what's about to happen on some of these levels. You can change it. You do have control. Some of you will choose to embrace that control. Some of you will choose to enact that control. And some of you will go back to this side and say, I can't change nothing. I'm going to stay here. Well, some of us will go here. And then some of you will get to this part and wisdom to know the difference. Some people don't know the difference between what they can change and what they can't. Some people, their life is like this cup of water. It's already full. Can't tell you shit. Your glass is already filled up, you know. So with that, I'm going to throw you something to see if you receive this and if this hits some of your spirits and some of your soul, because some of you don't know. So I'm going to throw you something you don't know to see if you have a full glass of water or see if you got the ability to let somebody pour some water in your cup. We're going to talk about something real simple. Stop saying good morning to your fellow brothers and sisters. A lot of you walk around here and say good morning and have no clue or the concept of good morning. You think it comes from just AM. Well, morning is associated with death, not AM. Back in slave times, when there was a mass murder or mass killing of slaves, the next AM, the masters would say to the slaves, good morning, because they would all be in mourning. Over time, this terminology stayed. And now we walk around every day and say good morning to each other. Stop. Say grand rising to each other. Say great rising to each other. Because when you wake up in the AM, you're rising. Your sleep is the closest thing to death. So when you arise, you are rising just like the sun, just like the plants. I see my flowers in the AM, they'll open and they'll turn toward the sun. And in the PM, they'll close and they'll lay down. We're no different. And at a point, for those of you out there who are conscious waking up, you know, these are little things of your consciousness that you need to recognize to stop doing, because in a way you are creating a spelling environment, casting a spell, not realizing you're doing it. Just like the word hello. Put the O in the front, spells oh hell. So we got to ask a real serious question. Is it purely coincident? That's my word my wife be tripping on me on. Is it purely coincident that the words we use to greet each other both have to do with death? No. I'll leave it as a question. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. I would love to see what some of you think. Is it a coincidence that both of our greetings have to do with death? Or is there something a little more to it that maybe because your glass is full, you don't know?
Yep.
Hopefully you make some room in that glass today and take this message and stop saying good morning to your fellow brother and sister. Anything else, babe?
No, you covered that well.
Have covered that well.
That's right.
Until next time,
Be
peace.
free. So you saw from my prior video that we have completed the bedroom. Since that video, we have added carpeting and furniture. So for our closet, which is a 12-foot by 3-foot space, we purchased 2 Allen & Roth kits from Home Depot. The kits were actually nice for the price. The quality of wood was really good. All right, so this is the closet. So we got our system in here. So it came out nice. We got a top shelf all throughout. We got a his and hers shelving system. Both have drawers. And then it's a top rack for shirts, bottom rack for pants, middle rack for coats or dresses. Same thing on this side, top and bottom rack. So we still got to close this off. That's part of the shower. I got those towels in there because my little cat was trying to break in my closet and have her babies. So, but there's plenty of space in here for a small walk-in closet. It came out nice. We got plenty of room to hang our clothes and store our things. So it's not big, but it serves a purpose. So that's what's up. Okay, so this is the final result of our closet. So we finally have a space for all of our clothes. It's not a huge walk-in closet, but it serves a purpose. We can hang up our clothes. We have a place to put our shoes. I'm still going to put a shoe rack in here. But we have the his and hers shelves with drawer space. And he has his side of the closet and I have my side of the closet. So it came out nice. And yes, you can have a closet off grid. You know, living off grid does not mean living under a rock. You know, a lot of people say we're not off grid just because we have technology and cell phones and internet and YouTube, which is crazy to me, but to each his own on their definition of off grid. But one thing about it is that we're not connected to an electricity system. We have our own power, we have our own water, we have our own heating system, we have our own everything, our own land. So, in my opinion, when you have your own and you're not dependent upon the system, you are off grid. So, I just wanted to show you guys our closet and how everything came out. It came out nice. So, there you go, guys. Till next time, be free.